I am so excited to sit down and film today's tutorial because this whole video is basically surrounded around this palette right here. Now, I love when I see influencer collaborations. I always try and support them if they're especially someone that I watch all the time. And this influencer just so happens to be one of my favorites. She's a little bit smaller. She has 100,000 subscribers. That makes me tiny because I got like 50,000. So she's a smaller YouTuber, but to me, she's a big YouTuber. I've been following her for a very, very long time since she had like, I think 35,000 subscribers, and now she's over 100,000. So I just want to say congratulations to her. She probably won't watch this video, but her name is, I'm gonna sound Hispanic for a second because she is Hispanic, and it's Valeloren is what she calls herself, but I think her name is Valeria or Valeria. I don't know how she says it, but it is her collaboration with Ofra Cosmetics, and I love Ofra. I have the Rodeo Drive highlight, and I love that highlight so much. So I just was so excited to try out this beautiful palette right here, and I was just even more excited at the fact that Ofra Cosmetics decided to collaborate with a smaller YouTuber, because it just gives me hope for like smaller influencers like myself. And it means a lot that big brands are starting to kind of branch out and support the smaller YouTubers instead of just bringing out the big ones over and over and over again. Like, nothing's wrong with the big YouTubers, it's just, it's hard to get recognized nowadays. So I just want to say a big congratulations to Vale for coming out with her own palette. And I just had to get my hands on this palette to know that they have two amazing highlighters in here, a bronzer, they have a blush, they have eyeshadows, and they're all so beautiful, as you guys can see right here, and then the big mirror up on top. So I was just thrilled and excited to get my hands on this, and today's video I'll be creating this makeup look start to finish using this palette right here. Also, I just want to warn that you guys might hear my dishwasher in the background whenever I actually start the video, because I started it right before I started filming, and I don't know why I did that. That was pretty stupid, but if you hear it, just ignore it, and I'm sorry it's in the background. So if you guys are interested in seeing what I create with this beautiful palette, then let's go ahead and jump into today's video. And while you guys are watching, hit that subscribe button, join my YouTube family, and now let's go ahead and get started. Ignore my hair because I can't stand when it's in my face, but we're gonna go ahead and jump into primer. So I'm gonna use the First Aid Beauty Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. This is the limited edition 10-year packaging for them, and it is so cute. I honestly love First Aid Beauty so much. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this on my skin. I really, really love this primer. It's just a good moisturizing primer if you have dry skin. Now that we've primed the face, I'm going to use my favorite foundation, which is the Lancome Tint Idol Foundation. This is in the shade 250. I love this foundation so much. It's truly one of my favorites. It's full coverage. It's not too drying. It lasts all day long. I just know that I can trust this foundation to wear all day on me, and it's not going to get cakey. It's not going to look weird. It's going to photograph really well. So I'm just blending that in with this e.l.f. beauty sponge that I have. So next I'm going to bronze up my cheekbones using this cream contour. This is a Milk Makeup Baked Bronzer. It's pretty new to my collection, so I just take a little bit on this side, a little bit on that side. And to blend in any cream contouring products, I really like to use this little stipple brush from MAC. This is their 130 brush. I don't even know if it exists anymore. I've had it for such a long time that even the writing has just worn off. The only reason I know what it is because it's like engraved in it. I'm sorry if I'm rushing through like the base makeup. I just really want to move on to the palette, and I do the same thing every time basically in every video for the skin. So I'm just using my Maybelline Fit Me powder now to blend it in. If I can find my brush. So I'm just gonna go ahead and set my concealer with this powder. For how affordable this powder is, it's like one of the best setting powders I've ever used. It's definitely one of my favorites. I'm so excited we can officially jump into the palette now. So to start off, I'm using the Americano bronzer, which is down there. I'm just gonna use this big fluffy brush from It Brushes and just start bronzing everything up. I've been so curious to try more from Ofra because I do have the Rodeo Drive highlighter, and that's like my favorite highlighter in the whole entire world, which I'm so glad that this palette has it. especially since this is like a travel palette too, so I know I'll have my favorite highlighter in that palette. But I have never tried their bronzers, their blushes, any of their eyeshadows or anything else, so I've been very, very curious to try it out, and I'm so excited that this whole palette has like everything inside of there. This bronzer is so nice. It's the perfect warm toned, but not too warm toned. Like, it doesn't look orange. It just looks like a nice bronze color. So next I'm gonna take, what is this? These two up here, and this is Charm and this is B29. So I'm gonna mix them together and kind of see what we come up with. Wow, those are definitely pigmented, but look how beautiful that color is. Since I already know what the Rodeo Drive highlight up here looks like, since I have the full version of it here, I'm gonna go ahead and try the Beverly Hills one, which is this one down here. I've heard really good things about this, so I'm just gonna swirl my brush around and get like a mixture of all of it. You guys, nothing will ever compare to Ofra's highlights. Like, they're the most blinding, beautiful highlights that I've ever tried. I'm obsessed with them. Before I move along any further, I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows. I just use the Benefit Gimme Brow in the shade number 1, and then I use the 24-hour brow setter from Benefit as well. So I like to just brush my brows up to give it more of a feathered look. Actually, I think this might be shade number 2. Looks a little dark to be shade number 1. All the writing is completely off of the tube, so I can't tell. I think this is shade number, don't know, the writing is wiped off of here. I've used it for so long. The first shade that I'm using to start off this eye look is this one right here, which is called Country Road. And I'm actually gonna take that on a Morphe M441 brush. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend that all over my crease, kind of diffuse it out a little bit. Blended out amazing. As you guys can see, it's not like patchy or anything like that. It just smoothly blended onto the crease. So I'm actually going to go back into the shade Charm, which is the blush right here that we used, and I'm going to take it on an Alamar Cosmetics brush, and I'm also going to work that shade kind of on the outer corner and start building that up, as well as my crease. The next shade I'm going to take is this one right here, which is actually the shade, I don't know if you say it Godiva, like Godiva chocolate or Godiva chocolate. I don't know how you say it, but that's the name of this one, Godiva. I don't know, okay, I'm not sure. I think I actually might just go ahead and take that all over my lid and just do like a smoky makeup look today. I don't know, I never really do that, but this color is so beautiful, if you guys can see. Which means that the warm tones in this palette, I'm about to build them up like crazy to go with this. I just decided I'm gonna go all in with a really smoky, warm toned look. So I'm gonna go back in with Country Road and take that same Morphe M441 brush and really, really build it up inside my crease. Like, I want this to be super warm, kind of like a sunset now that we have that plum color down. And that plum color is honestly so beautiful. I couldn't help myself to put it all over the lid, because like, just look how beautiful that transition is. I love that. I'm gonna take a Sigma E38 brush and go in with the B29 blush shade up here, just so I have a pinky shade to transition the nice warm tone orange to that plum purple color. So I'm gonna go ahead, take that in the crease, just to help ease that transition. I feel like adding that pink color just really transitions it nicely. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this Alamar Cosmetics little tiny liner brush, and I'm gonna go in with this Country Road color and then also with this color up here as well. All right, so far I'm loving this look, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the whitest shade inside of this Hollywood highlighter and use that for my inner corner highlight, just so it can really pop. Go ahead and put on some lashes, and these are the e.l.f. Luxe Lash Kit in the style Winged and Bold. I love these so much. You guys have seen them in my last tutorial I did with my Natasha Denona palette. So I'm gonna put those on and then we'll come back and do the lips together. All right, so while I wait for my lashes to dry, I'm gonna go ahead and do my lips with you guys. So this is the LA Girl Ultimate Intense Auto Stay Liner. You guys know I love this one in the shade Nonstop Nude. It's like $3, my favorite lip liner of all time. And then I'm gonna use my my MAC lipstick in the shade Cream Cup, which is a really, really pretty kind of pink color. It's kind of melted, to be honest with you guys, but still gonna use it. So this is the finished look right here. I love how it ended up turning out. I'm absolutely in love with this Vale and Ofra Cosmetics palette. This palette is so beautiful, and you guys saw how awesome everything blended out. The fact that it has a big mirror, it's perfect for travel. I think I'm definitely gonna take it with me to the West Coast this coming week because it has a bronzer, a blush, a highlight, like everything I need is inside of this palette. So super, super awesome, and I really, really love this look. It definitely wasn't what I was going for. I was gonna do originally just like a smoky brown eye, but when I saw that plum shade, I just had to do it. And I'm absolutely obsessed with how this turned out. I hope you guys did enjoy today's makeup tutorial. Thank you so much for checking out my channel. I hope that you guys did choose to subscribe, and I hope to see you all in my next one. Bye!